Want to hear from you? Look, we got to hear from your partner in crime last week, I believe it was. That right, JD, was that last week?
Yes, sir.
And, I'm gonna see if you can talk. Here's your time. You're on the clock. Appreciate it.
So yeah, not a lot's happened since last year when I did this, so I'll try to maybe throw in a story or something. Gary Bowers, I'm from Thomasville here my whole life. I am married to Christy. She's divorced, she's from Lexington. We have one child, he's 13 years old, Chris, and he goes to Graceland Day School down in Eisenhower. And I'm an attorney here in town. So I'm going to tell you a story, trying to keep it interesting instead of continuing to go through all these events in life and maybe give my props to the Thompson Bulldogs, since I am a Thompson Bulldog. But I might be the only person you ever met has tried to convince a Heisman Trophy winner and #1 draft pick to change the way he throws the football. So, this is when I was in law school out in Oklahoma. I was in Oklahoma City and lived in the northern part of the city. And I didn't know a soul out there, and I joined the flag football team, and we had a coach, and he was in a wheelchair. He had cerebral palsy. He's one of my best friends. We still get together some 15, 20 years later after going to school together. And his family, they were from Texas, and they tried to adopt me, and I thought some of their motives were maybe they were trying to make me Texan because I, had the accent and thought maybe, fit into that realm. But I was driving to school, and I hung out with his family a lot. And he had a sister who was in high school, and she was a socialite. I mean, she was running up to Miss Teen Oklahoma and all this stuff. And so I think, too, they were thinking I could maybe help scare off some of the boyfriends, and I was kind of a big guy. And we did that a couple times. Me and her brother did. We'd sit in his room and study and play some John Madden football. Her brother, he was obsessed with football. He was our play caller and manager on this flag football team I joined. And I was quarterback. And so he thought, Gary could really play some football. And he got excited one day. I came in to his room and picked him up. Basically, his sister's name is Paige. He says, Paige is David. You guys quarterback on the football team. And you need to meet this guy. You need to throw it and get him right. And so I meet this kid, and he's about 15 years old. And that's a little strange to start with. 15-year-old starting on a humongous school out in Oklahoma City. And so he was introduced to me as Sam or Sandy. And I got to talk to him, and we got out in the yard and threw some football. And he had never touched the seams with football. Never once, and he threw pretty decent. I kept trying to tell him, you need to do this and do that. And I'd watched the Steve Sprayer videos of Coach Brown, and he drilled me for summers. And I really thought I knew what I was doing. And going to get this sophomore to play the right way. And he was very polite, very humble kid, and he, yes sir, and humored me, but certainly he didn't have to listen to me. He didn't. And long story short, it's Sam Bradford. I figured it out when I moved home. I finally afforded cable TV for the first time in my life at our new house. I turned on the New Year's Championship football game, and they threw up on the prompter that Samuel Bradford of University of Oklahoma was going to be the first-round pick. He just won the Heisman Trophy. And I'm sitting there with my wife, and I said, that's Sam. I know Sam. And she says, no, you don't. I called my buddy up, and I said, Sam, what's going on? Did Sam just win the Heisman? He goes, I knew you don't watch a lot of college football. I knew you didn't pay for cable. It's like, and we're just, the whole family's broken up about it. Paige broke up with him a couple years ago. We're not even talking to her right now. And he goes, you try to tell a Heisman Trophy winner how to, he's going to be the #1 draft, try to tell him how to throw the football. Well, I said, sure, you told me to go out and run it. So you may never meet somebody else who's trying to tell a Heisman Trophy winner and a #1 draft pick in the NFL how to throw football. So, well, beyond 3 minutes.